guys. Okay, so today I'm going to do a video on Mila Kunis. I believe I'm saying that correctly. She's on the cover of Cosmopolitan magazine for the month of January, looking stunning, drop dead gorgeous, very sexy. We saw the cover, my husband and I, at the grocery store, and he literally was like speechless, and there was, you know, drool coming down out of his mouth, and it was, I'm exaggerating, but still, she looks super hot. And she's super hot anyway. We absolutely love her, though, as an actress, you know, on Family Guy and all that stuff. It's just her voice, but still, we really like her. And, oh, and she was in Black Swan here recently, did excellent in that. And, you know, she always has the rims of her eyes lined in black because she has those really big eyes. So she always kind of has that look, but she was wearing, you know, very dramatic, smoky, sexy makeup on the cover. So I just thought it would be fun to kind of recreate that look, and that hopefully you all will enjoy it. And also everything that I used will be listed on my blog, as well as my contacts, my jewelry. I'll put a link in the bottom description bar to my hair extension video if you guys are interested in that, how I do my hair extensions and all that good stuff. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this look, just stay tuned. Okay, here's the eye up close. Alright, so we're going to start. I have a Urban Decay Primer Potion on the lid. I've done my brows. I'm going to do, in addition to Urban Decay Primer Potion, I'm going to use a little Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, just with my finger. I'm going to be using Naked Pigment by MAC, and a fluffy brush. And I'm going to press that in to the lower part of the lid and just kind of sweep it across the top. I want it a little bit thicker or heavier, whatever, especially on the inner part of the lid. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Stone Canyon palette and my 224 MAC, and I'm going into this color right here, kind of the medium brown color. I'm going to put that right on that bone, right there above the crease, but below the brow. Then I'm going to go into this color here, one that's just a shade darker, and I'm going to go right into the crease with that. Again, windshield wiper, back and forth. Then I'm going to take Mulch by MAC, and I'm going to use my 222. You could use the 224 again if you want to. I just, you may have to layer it a bit more using that one, because this one will just put more color on. And I'm going to go right into this outer edge. I take a clean, sort of clean, I use it on this eye, 217, and just kind of buff out that top edge, and actually all the edges, right down here and up here. Take an angled brush into Mulch again, and put that into the lower lash line. I'm going to use Black Track by MAC and a 210 brush to line the waterline and tight line. I'm going to go into the lower lash line with that Black Track right into the lashes, and just make sure that's really dark. Then continuing from the lower lash line out to the side, and then I'm going to pull that over to create our wing, and then fill it in. Little shorter strokes to complete our line. Now, I noticed in the photo she's got a really thick line on the top, which, you know, is optional. But since I'm trying to recreate her look, we'll stay true to that. So I'm just going to build it a little at a time to be a little thicker. I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown black eyeshadow and a, what is this, 266 little angle brush. Same one that I used for in the lower lash line. Take that black and go right over that line and just start to just pull it up just a little bit. We want that outer edge to be really dark. Just adding more product as you go, building it to the intensity that you like. Now her look is very dark on this outer edge, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll take my 217 again and just buff that out. A little soft around the edges. I'm going to curl my eyelash, and I'm going to use the False Lash by MAC, and I'm going to use this lash. I think this is actually the Ardell Giselle lash is the one that it is, and it, you know, looks like that. Before I do mascara on my bottom lashes, I want to do one more thing that I did over here or didn't do over here. I'm going to go back into the black with my angled brush and put a little of that on the lower lash line just to kind of soften that line, to make it kind of smoky. Okay, so there you have the eye. The eyes. It's two eyes. And if you want to see the rest of her look, then just stay tuned. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put, I've already put a little bit of the Pro Longwear NC30 on my face, and I'm going to touch up with just a little bit more. Just a little more coverage where I need it and want it. I'm going to use my Medium Plus Mineral Powder by MAC. I'm going to contour with a darker powder. I'm going to use an angled brush. She's got a real bronzy look in the photo, not a lot of, you know, pink or peach on the cheeks. So I'm going to use a little bit of Sunshine, which is a mineral blush from MAC. It's got that kind of shimmery side, which kind of reminds me of Gold Deposit, and this reminds me of a bronzer called Bronze. So you could use a bronzer and a little shimmer powder kind of mixed together to get this. I'm going to take my powder brush again and just buff over the blush very lightly, just for a more blended, kind of natural look. I am going to highlight with the, what is it, Chez La May. That was from the Champale collection. Let's see, I'm going to use this guy right here because it's clean. Do that on the highest planes of your face. YSL Touche Eclat in number 2. Okay, so as most of you know, or some of you know, when you get older, things start to fade and not be as crisp and pretty and tight and all those things as when you were younger. So in order to minimize the appearance and correct that, you have to learn a couple of tricks and things like that as you know, progress over the years, as you mature. trying to put it delicately, but you know what I mean, ladies. And the one place where I've really kind of noticed the aging is around my lips. My lip line is not as kind of crisp as it used to be. And I have a lot of feathering and bleeding around the lip. Not a lot, but it's starting to, which really, really bothers me. So I've been using the Touche Éclat around my lips before I'm doing my liner and my lipstick, and I think it's really helping to control that. So I'm going to do that. And I just use my finger to kind of melt it in to the skin. And if you find it's a little too light, you can always, you know, take your powder brush and touch up over it. First I'm going to use Strip Down, and I'll zoom in so you guys can see the lip. I'm going to use a Dazzle Glass and Moth to Flame, just because she had a lot of shine on her lip, but like I said, not a lot of color. And there you have the makeup. And that's it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye.